Sunday. We made it through the weekend. We're on our last day of our weekend vlog. And I won't lie, I'm exhausted. I just want to lay down. So yesterday was the 4th of July and we did some grilled meat outside. I did some baked sweet potatoes and some regular baked potatoes. The kids had a cinnamon sugar topping with marshmallow and butter and stuff like that available, and they also had cheese and bacon crumbles for the other potatoes if they wanted to. Half the kids didn't eat, honestly. I didn't really make them eat or anything because they had been eating all day. Taylor had a tummy ache, so he only ate a little bit. I made the sweet potatoes for him though, because he will eat sweet potatoes, like mashed sweet potatoes, and he will eat like the baked sweet potatoes with all the marshmallows and stuff like that on it. So this morning he is probably gonna go and have those. Now here in our household we eat breakfast. I cook breakfast maybe once or twice a week for them. Otherwise they will make their own breakfasts. Secondly, we do leftovers, and that is only because they wake up outside of school days. Like on school days we're on a schedule, so they eat definitely breakfast foods. But during the summer, because we are summer breaking, y'all, and I'm gonna shout it to the rooftop because quarantine school is so much more difficult. I'm telling you, it is so much more difficult. It required a lot out of me to be able to stay focused, to keep the kids focused, and all that stuff. I'm not sure if I'm looking at y'all of the camera. Yo, I don't know. But anyway, so it is what it is. I keep looking up. Maybe I should. No, that's not gonna work. So I'm probably just gonna keep looking up. Yo, I'm just tired. I'm just like, I just want to go wind down because usually I come up with something to do during the week, and this week I do need to take care of the car, and we still have doctor's appointments and things to take care of. So I'm still trying to figure out how I'm gonna be able to do that, given that I can't bring all the kids. So they just gonna have to tag along, and the doctor's office just gonna have to put us out. I'm sorry. How do you guys take your kids to the doctor's office when you have more than one? Or more than two, rather. Because how do you leave your kids behind, especially for those who have like 3 under 3, or you know, 4 under 4. Maybe 5 under 5. I don't know, but I don't have 5 under 5. I've never had 5 under 5, but I have had 3 under 3 before, because I had the twins and I had Brandon. So he was 3 and the twins were newborn. So, you know, I understand that. And even then was different and difficult, really, because trying to carry around a double stroller and Brandon with his ADHD, hyperactive extra self, it was like, yeah, it was a lot. Honestly, it was just a lot. But when I had Christian and Brandon, although they're less than a year apart, because for about a month and a half they were the same age, and so carrying them around was different, because I did also have a double stroller with them, but I also had help too. not the help that I would have wanted at the time, but the help that I got, and it was help nonetheless. So I wasn't alone. But later when Christian started walking and things like that is when we split and all that stuff. And because Christian was walking, she walked pretty early. She walked not early, but early enough. And but when she did walk, she walked really well for her age, meaning that she was very stable and she can walk for longer periods of time. And it just seemed unusual for her age, but she was able to, you know, unlike Aiden, you know, when he was younger, he walked, but he couldn't walk that long. And he'd always want to break. So I'd always have like a little, you know, one of those little umbrella strollers. And so that was our thing. And little Tyler, she doesn't walk long distances still. And so, yeah, that's how that went. But anyway, how do you take your kids to the doctor without having a second adult with you? I don't care for the doctor's office that we're going to, and so I'm looking for a new one. That's another reason we are behind. I don't want to air out everything, but I do want to speak the truth. Here on this channel, I stand for positivity, you know, motivation. I stand for helping others, or people helping people, you know. I do not like to stand and watch social injustices. In this day 2020, we have a lot of social injustices, and honestly, I don't want to make this vlog about this because I want to get to our happy Sunday situation, and I don't want to make the video too long because I need to go work on my ability to do voiceovers, because apparently voiceovers are the thing. Did you know? Girl, if I could speed this video up and voice over, put a couple clips up in there and be like, yeah, y'all get the point. Anyway, so we're talking, so the videos are gonna be between 30-45 minutes long. I have had videos that are over 50 minutes, and that's only because I couldn't get it down to 45. I'm sorry, it's just y'all wouldn't get the point. If I only gave you 45 minutes, I talk too much. But anyway, social injustices, y'all. I have worked many different places, and I do think that I am going to still work many different places, because I'm a well-rounded person. However, I never could stay, and like I've been to homeless, like I've stayed in a homeless shelter before and all that, and it just broke my heart to stay. I couldn't stay, y'all. Although I was homeless, I just couldn't stay because I felt that there are others that are more in need than I was. And I felt that that space could be given to somebody who didn't have family. Maybe I can work out my family differences so that, you know, Aiden and I at the time would be able to, you know, just work it out basically, because it wasn't something that I definitely needed. It was just something that I felt would better myself for my child, because when I had Aiden, it was a different phase. Like I had cancer and my life had, to me, just begun, because I had cancer at 18. And so that took a lot of my young adult time. And although it was about, I'm gonna say, well, it was like 2 years. It was 2 years of chemo, well, a year and a half of chemo or whatever. But I also had a major surgery. I had a I guess you want to call it a lumpectomy, maybe. Anyway, it's not what it's called in technical terms, but if you understand what a lumpectomy is, it's basically what I had, but in a different spot, okay? In the leg. But anyway, and so I had, you know, knee replacements and donor bones and all that. And if you ever see me walk with a limp. That is why, because that bone didn't heal properly. But we're past that and we are walking, you know, even though it's painful from time to time. I walk and I do other things. I do a lot of things, probably things that I shouldn't be doing, but I do them anyway because I'm living my life, you know. I'm gonna be honest with you, it was a dark place for me trying to heal from that. And so when I was pregnant with Aiden, it was to me a blessing. It was a blessing to me to let me know that life goes on. Like, you're not stuck in whatever it was that you were stuck in. You're about to become somebody's mama, you know. And so I moved into a homeless shelter because I was getting ready to be somebody's mama, and I didn't have the security that I thought that I would need, because given me and what I believe in, I had hoped that I would have had some type of security before I had him. Now I didn't, and I do know that life takes its course. There are things beyond your control. You can do whatever it is that you want to do. You can try to stay on path and task and all that stuff, but some things just happen and there's nothing really that you can do about it. But anyway, so moving forward from that, you know, social injustices in Texas is a little bit funny to me, and I'm not trying to cause a stir, but you know, I feel that when somebody doesn't have something, who are you to look down on them to say what they should have, would have, could have done? You know what I'm saying? It's like that. And I know we all have our opinions of people, but I also feel that you don't know what took place. You don't know. And people would say, you know, maybe they're down on their luck, you know. And I don't really believe in that luck thing, even though it is what it is. You can call it luck, you can call it a blessing, you can call it help, you can call it whatever you want to call it. But as far as being down on your luck, you know, it's just circumstance. Circumstance happens, and I'm just like, you know, how are you gonna tell somebody not to help somebody when if it's in their heart to help? Let them do what they need to do, because they have to live with the consequences. The person who's going through whatever they're going through have to live through the consequences. And so, like I said, I am against social injustices. And with that, and given the times, it is really difficult. And I don't know, like I want to vlog it, I want to shout it out, I want to tell everybody, but it's like, how do you help others when they're being unjust, you know? Like people are going through whatever they're going through because somebody feels like you shouldn't have aesthetic things. I mean, it is what it is. But you know, I'm just gonna leave that there and have a happy Sunday, y'all. So today we are going to have, I know I touched on a lot of stuff, but I don't know, I don't have answers, girl. When I get the answer, I'll give it to you. But right now I'm learning, you know, that I have thought a lot of things and I've said a lot of things, but I don't know are the all to be all. So the kids will make it to the doctor's appointment, however we get there and when we get there, and if it's necessary, they'll take them anyway, regardless of whether I have 10 kids or 13 or no adults, 0. I don't know. But anyway, so today on our happy Sunday, yay, we're going to do the TikTok recipe for the whipped coffee. Y'all, I have tried it. I wanted to try it with y'all, but I just couldn't wait, you know. If you look at my Instagram channel, it is The Pleasant Imperfectionist, and you will see that I tried it and I show you what I tried. I will finally link the description. I will finally place the link down below so you guys can see what the channel is about, because I have been building that channel for years and you can see me grow, if you would call it grow, girl. I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to make that glow up, but I can't because I got a setback. But anyway, so So moving forward, we're gonna go down there and make some whipped coffee, and I'm gonna show you guys how I make it. And I probably have to speed the video up, I don't know, because I don't want to take too much of your time. So try to whip that stuff, girl. My wrist was, girl, let me tell y'all, it's a mix between pain and pleasure. I don't know. I was whipping that thing up and it just felt so soothing, you know. And I had wished I had my my iWatch on the right hand so I could be able to get some exercise points in there. I was like, girl, you could be pressing that button and put some exercise in there, because this is a workout, honey. But anyway, the payout is very, very worth it. It is delicious. I bought some more almond milk to make sure we had what we needed. There was not much that I put in it. It's just like you flavor it the way you want to flavor it, because honestly it does not have much of a flavor. It's just coffee, and if you like regular coffee, it's just coffee, girl. And so we're gonna make that, and I still have some organizational things that I want to do. I need to put those buckets together, so I might fast forward through that so you guys can see that. And today I'm going to try to do a voiceover. Hopefully I succeed. I don't know, because every time I try to get the video on my iPhone, it gives me a problem with the memory. And I bought a SD card reader, and that thing is not the right one. It had a description that it was for the iPhone 11, but it was for the iPhone 11, but not the 11. Not the iPhone 11 Pro Max. And also my phone is broke, so what's the difference? I'm back down to my iPhone 7 Plus that doesn't even work on my doggone carrier. So there you go. Let's see. Although I do love that phone, like, it's functional. Like, it's not too big, it's not too small, it's wide, it's not slim like that iPhone 7, 8. It's ridiculous. I have that one too, but I gave it to Tyler and let her do whatever she's gonna do with that thing, because why waste a perfectly, well, you know, an expensive, perfectly good working phone if you can give it to somebody that can use it. Anyway, I keep doing this because I wasted, like when I was cleaning the tub, water got on right here on my nose, and it's making me itch a little bit. I think it might have been the chemicals, I don't know, but gotta sanitize this thing, girl. So yeah, that's it. And I have already kept y'all long enough, because it's like, how you gonna do a 20-minute video and you 20 minutes in talking? I don't know. So you guys in the bed when they go downstairs? Yeah. All right. All right. Hey y'all, welcome back. I said that I was gonna do the whipped coffee for you guys, so I'm about to do that, and I have the setup here. So just follow along, and yeah. So hopefully you guys can see that here. I have a bowl, I have some hot water, I have a spoon to scoop it, a paper napkin for cleanup, and a whisk, and hold on. And then I got some Nescafe Dark. I have some cinnamon, some sugar. This is regular sugar. And then I have caramel macchiato creamer and some almond cream. And first we are going to a tablespoon, and I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to scoop that out just to make sure we get it all. A sprinkle of cinnamon. And water. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, y'all get in this. And so this is the mixture. And whip. Basically. And whip until it thickens. And when it thickens, you guys are going to see it because the color is going to lighten. And once it lightens, it's going to be thicker. But then you're going to see it get even more thicker. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit you guys to the side just so I can be able to whisk it. And hopefully you guys will be able to see it. So I'm going to take 2 seconds. Put you guys here. So you guys can see the whipping process. And what I feel, you guys can barely see. It's because of the height of the camera. I guess I'll hold it like this. Let me put up my lens. Okay, there we go. As you can see, it's thickening up a little bit. The color is starting to lighten. Kind of looks like chocolate a bit. this is the consistency now. Gonna just keep on whipping. Time. And look at the texture, and then getting thicker. Do that. See how it's getting thicker and thicker. It took maybe about 2 minutes of whipping. It's just gonna get thicker than that, so. Y'all, my battery is gonna go out on me in a minute, so I'm gonna go ahead and change the battery, but hopefully it's thick enough so I can just go ahead and put it in a cup for you guys. But it's almost there. But if it goes out, I'll just change the battery and come right back. But as you guys can see, I really did this the entire time, no stopping. No machines, just me and my wrist. So this is the consistency we have now. Look at that. And it needs to be a little bit thicker. And it's gonna, oh, there it is. It's very, very thick now. So as you can see, it's hard to kind of stir. Almost like a candy. Almost like a candy consistency, I guess. It's weird. It's just weird the way it turns from liquid to like a gooey candy consistency, and it's very, very, very sticky, y'all. So you see how it's barely dripping now? That's exactly what you want. So I'm gonna whip it up just a tad bit more, just so that when I do this, it doesn't necessarily fall down. It's gonna be almost like a stiff peak, I guess. y'all, I hope I'll be able to do a voiceover on this. If not, then y'all just gonna have to take it for what it is. I'm also watching a show a little bit. I got finished watching Medea funeral. It was so funny, y'all. It was so funny. I'm so glad I got a chance to watch that. But I edited a video. I dropped that video. This is our Happy Sunday video, which is going to be dropped a little later on. And look at that consistency. So I'm going to whisk it just a little bit more. I find that I've not broken any. Now this is like the third time I've done it, but I've not had it to break on me like eggs or cream would. So I find it to be very stable where you can whisk it. I don't know for how long, but you can, wait a minute. You can definitely whisk it quite a bit. Now you see how that color is? It's a nice little brown, and you see how that goes? That's about what we're looking for. You see? It's very airy. Because it's gonna hold up to that milk and it's gonna float right on top. And you'll see it. It's not gonna easily sink into the milk. And I guess that's what a lot of people like. But I'm not a I am not a latte fan, so I like to mix mine together. See, there we go. Perfect. You saw that? Perfect. Perfect. One more time. Perfect. See that? Perfect. Okay, so now that we're there, I'm gonna use this cup. Well, this is my cute little cup, the way that I did mine, but I'm gonna make one for Aiden first. And then we're gonna go ahead and put this one to the side. My battery is gonna go dead. I just know it. And what we're gonna do is, you move. I put the creamer on the bottom, about that much, and then I put, this is a brand new milk. I'm sorry, sis. She already said yes. I can't cancel right now. What would I look like? Like a ball pet. Don't you want with me? Don't you want me to get my room? And then I'll pour, you can see. And what's gonna happen is you guys, okay you guys, my camera went out, but as you can see, it's the same consistency, and I whipped that by hand. And so this makes a big huge mess. I don't like it for that, because that's just who I am. And I'm going to sit this on a paper towel, and that's why I have the paper towel here, now that you know, because last time I got it all over my fingers. And so with the spoon that I have, you guys see my glass of milk. I'm just gonna move this over a tad bit so you can see the, you can see it being added. And basically I'm just going to scoop it from the spoon. You see how airy it is, and it's going to very airy, and we're going to just plop it on top. And I just put enough. I don't measure it. It doesn't matter, but what I'm going to show you guys is, and this is enough to sit on top because it's very dark. And so, okay, you guys see that, and move that over, reel you guys in, you can see that. So we have consistency with this one, and it's going to start, let me see, okay, there you go. And it's going to start to fall over. And I wonder if I could get a photo from here. And I want to, how do you snap a photo? I'm not sure.
No. I live.
Okay, there we go. And then, let's see. You guys can see that. And that way I don't have to snap photos later. It's gonna be good. And then, okay, so there. And what I'm going to show you guys is that it's falling in there without it being stirred. But I'm going to wait a few minutes or so. Let me get a straw so I can whisk it around a little bit so it can get a little bit faster. And you're going to see it separate into 3 layers. And that's what I'm looking for. You're going to see, there it is. You see it? It's hard to see. I don't know if I could get it close up. You guys see that? Whoa, I got it close up. Ah, did it? Yay. Whatever, y'all. But you guys see that? You see that sinking into there? And what we're gonna get is like a 3-layer situation. And it's going to be like a coffee mixture, and then like milk until it hits the bottom, and then it's gonna swirl up in there. And so yeah, that's it. That's my version of the whipped coffee. Put this to the side. Yeah, that's my version of a whipped coffee. I don't know if you guys can see that. Take it back a little bit. Oh, I know, because I made it up. I zoomed in. That's why. There you go. There you go. Yep. There we go. Whipped coffee. Straw. And straw. And mixing a little bit in there. You guys can see that. Hopefully you guys can get in there. And see that swirl, y'all. You see that? Starting to mix in there. And there you go. You see how it's starting to go down in there? And y'all, that is a wrap. Yep. And that is a wrap, y'all. Now, I am going to end this vlog. And y'all, I don't have anything else to do. I have rested the entire day. I do not plan to cook because I cooked yesterday. And it's not necessarily a rest day, but I have done all that I'm going to do for this weekend. And I do hope that you guys stay safe, stay whole, and stay pleasant with your imperfections. And until the next video, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe on your way out. And I'll see you guys next time. But also make sure that you are understanding of other people's social injustices. Just because you have not seen them, that doesn't mean that other people are not suffering with them or even dealing with them in general, because there is a definition on suffering. And I'm going to end this vlog here because it's not about social injustices. It's about what you do in order to get through what you're going through. So until the next video, y'all have a good one. See you next weekend. Bye.